cancel culture. Does it exist in South Africa? This week on Cornercast, we ask if Scotts Maphuma is cancelable or not. Please join us and give us your comments at the end.
Are we consuming their music or we are consuming their behavior when Scotts Maphuma and then he's like, guys, do you want me to leave? Whichever shit can jump off stage and go slap you immediately. I'm telling you, do you want Scotts Maphuma to now do the same thing? And he's still on top.
No, he's still on top. Sure.
And if
I don't doubt that. But for me personally, nah, he's white.
Nah, I'm lying. Me again.
No, I'm just saying.
Stop going to Scotts for pictures. Leave him. When he's chilling there, let him chill. Against the talent tag. If Scott says, you know what, guys, screw this thing in music, I'm just done. You know what, have it, mina ngren, ang say tune that day. Ngoba kuyafana nangibangisa for lo muntu onguwe. Into sifuna vele sifuna.
What's your story? Let's tell it like next Sunday times, it's gonna cast. Let's tell it live. What's your story? Let's tell it like it's gonna cast. Bring a cup, time for tea time. What's your story? Let's hear it right. Next Sunday times, it's gonna cast. Let's tell it live. What's your story? Let's get it right. It's gonna cast. The #1 music podcast.
Are we on?
It thanks you.
Yeah. Let's go. Is Scotts Maphuma cancelable, gents? Is he cancelable? Are we as South Africans a country that cancels people when they have done I would say wrong or just not being in favor of whatever the society feels is right? Is Scotts Maphuma cancelable?
Well,
does it deserve to be cancelled in the controversy that Untanga has been involved in? Or as South Africans, we just respect the artistry and push away the other stuff that doesn't form part of his music?
Well, I think right now, so to speak of, it's not right to cancel him based on the information that he's provided. Looking at the fact that he says, he's spoken about his social anxiety. He's not much of a social person.
I'm not social anxiety. Social anxiety.
Categorize,
so by psychologist.
No, but it's not even a diagnosis. But to be honest with you, if you wanted to be a celebrity and you just wanted people to know you for your music, I think it's just wrong for him to stay to what he wants to do, like with his physical anatomy. If I say don't touch me, I still have a right, celebrity or not.
Why are you going to use
No, it's not even about that. Like, I'm cancel umuntu because react based on the things that have been happening. He's just reacting to what's been happening. So he must not react because he's celebrity.
Yeah, but I can argue and say the way he approached King Akon, it's like arrogant, that's the narrative that I'm getting.
Before we can even say he's arrogant in that sense, we need to look at the fact that where he comes from. You understand? Like, if you're an artist, I think us as South Africans, we don't give enough foundation to artists in terms of...
What do you mean where it comes from? It comes from a David Town. Where do you come from? What do you mean?
Bakufundisa social skills ekas. Ifunda.
Yeah, okay.
Ngama social skills.
Nothing.
We don't have enough tools. Manje ungacancela umuntu onganama tools ukuthi asiphathe kanjani. You can't.
Okay.
Yeah, because
okay. Let's give context, right?
Pontsho,
Pontsho, do you want to give context? You know the story.
I don't know the story.
Yeah, but anyway, if you don't know the story, Scott apparently he was walking in a mall or something like that, trying to have his personal time, and a fan walked up to him trying to take a picture, and Scott felt Gucci. The fan was encroaching on his personal time, and he didn't want to take a picture with the fan, and that created and then there was a video. I think he was performing somewhere, and some lady came running to hug him, and Untanga actually pushed him away. you know, from his autonomy, from his
Anatomy.
from his
Anatomy.
physique. Yeah, anatomy. Pushed him away from his physique. Yeah, and then from his person.
From
and
his
then
personal
everybody
space, yes.
personal space.
Yeah.
And then there was a whole halapaloo, and everybody was out to get him to say, why would you be rude to fans? Arrogant and stuff like that. Then he went to another podcast, and then Tanga actually laid
The foundation.
the foundation of where it comes from.
Yeah.
I kind of understood him, but I kind of don't understand him as well, you know.
But let me tell you this, yeah. Let me give you an example. Yabona, a city, let's put Ushebe shit on the light as well. You see how if you encroach Ushebe shit, you see the reaction, his reaction towards that. Imagine if Scotts Maphuma was to react the same way. Because
Punch niggas.
not even punch though. Ushebe ndo tukhuluma nge discharge of firearm, like mollo let's all. His response, Accolades, and it's because why Nabangam can't say, because he's even physical, but his response it's relatable to abantu basekhaya.
Can I answer that?
Sure.
Because the image that Shebe when he came out is like I'm gangster.
Yeah, he's okay. That's him.
Even if it doesn't, you sort of expect it to say it.
Yeah.
But with Scott, when he came out, or most of his songs
Yeah,
are
yeah.
like people songs.
Sure.
They are struggle songs to certain people in the piano context.
Yeah.
But now, if I see you in public, I want to show you the love that I felt when I was listening to your song. But when now you know.
I think. I don't think.
Lokshin.
Awuna mali. But it's true.
Yeah, but the lyrics should not actually ngathini.
But if South Africa gave a platform to Shebe to be himself,
The way angakhona.
he looks like gangster, right?
Yeah.
He comes and is perceived that way.
Yeah.
And then when you listen to my lyrics, waga Scott representing Lokshi.
That's
The
true.
way ngakhona, it's not a nuance Lokshi.
Ukuthini ukuthi angafuni abantu bamthinta. Yeah.
How do they behave?
Yeah,
So I think we are maybe not allowing him to be real. I think
Exactly.
it's just being real.
And
Yeah,
untwana
no, he
ushilo.
did.
Like I don't know
Yeah.
ukuthi thina sesifuna ukuthi athini ngoba untwana ushilo yazini mina kahle I'm even coming out to say lento le ye-fame I don't know how to adjust to it, but I love the fact that people love my music.
Yeah.
Fair, I stand that, you know. Bheka ukuthi he even used an example athi echo ngine gig in the next 30 minutes. I'm spending 15 minutes taking picture nalo.
Yeah, but
Realistically think about it.
yeah,
now.
but you know what?
Seka late manje for the next
Okay,
gig.
I hear that part. Ne? Untanga, he actually stood his ground to say, I'm a very honest person.
Yes.
I'll tell you the truth.
Yes.
Sure.
And people don't want to hear the truth.
The truth, yes.
But sometimes then, as an artist, okay, like maybe let's pull it back a bit. Like, do celebrities owe us their time? Because, I mean, whether they like it or not, we do propel them up, right?
Yeah.
In terms of support and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when we see them and when we are starstruck, do they owe us their time? Because like, I don't owe you anything. If you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me. If you want to listen to me, love me. But if I don't want to talk to you, then you must understand.
It's a tricky thing.
It's a tricky thing.
But
Anywhere in the world, but we're here to support you.
Yeah.
I've been in my couch watching
Yeah.
my favorite series, but I'm here. And also you also mentioned a thing on which I think I'll talk exclude that. I mentioned that we talk while it is late, and he's gonna spend 15 minutes at my picture. He must make time for that 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, he must, yeah.
khona le
For
15
his
minutes.
fans.
My
Yeah.
fans, sure.
Timba, I have a question for you. You grew up in era eKwaito, right?
Yeah, my G.
Bebanjani amachita?
Amagrootman weKwaito.
Well, it will depend on the day, right? It will depend on the day. Not everyone's experience is the same. I met Mendoza, he was nice. I met Mendoza, that guy is rude.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
Hence I'm
there's
saying,
different
Solange
experiences,
ngelange liwayo.
right?
hence for me, Scotts Maphuma is not new what he's doing. It's been there.
No, but I mean, my problem with Scotts Maphuma, what?
No, he's extreme
guys,
because
it's
it's
not.
accessible.
No.
Those guys are not accessible.
hot
Don't
now,
wanna-
dog.
Bro, listen, Brenda Fast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I grew up in Joe's where Brenda Fast was the biggest artist.
Yeah.
biggest artist,
yeah.
She was excessive. There was never a time I saw her multiple times, but she was always excessive.
How high?
That rules it out. I guess.
I get it with Zola, right? I also had opportunities to see Zola as a kid, you know, whatever. In most cases, when I saw it, it was so quite the artists days. There were days where they are not in a mood, but 80% of the time, you know, everyone has a good experience about Brenda Fast.
Yeah.
Everyone has a good experience about this. Scotts Maphuma, 80% of the time,
I think-
people don't have a good
I think-
But
I think-
have you noticed how like how American celebrities roll? None of a restaurant and a bodyguard sitting
Yeah,
around him.
yeah.
So that even if it's the day there's no pictures.
Yeah.
Even when they leave a hotel, there's like paparazzi standing outside
Yeah,
the car,
yeah.
but the way is cleared.
Yeah.
So Scott's writing. Scott's violent Questa, for example. Ufuna violent Questa, emol, relatable to everyone. But the thing is,
But you know
the
that's not
levels
gonna
are
happen.
The levels are not the same, dog. You
You
go
know
to
that's
you
not
go
gonna
you go to any part. Scott udlalwa yonke indawo. Any and like
He's
and
the, the hottest thing
right now he's boiling.
But that's another thing. Yeah. No, but no, not the mall. Like what Mina, what my thing is, why are you shopping where normal people shop? Because you're a star, then go to Boma mainly in what
Yeah,
part?
fine.
Where we don't have access,
Yeah,
where we don't
fine.
have access for with sick ball.
Yeah,
Most
fine,
are like
fine.
us, obviously Zogborn.
Mara yafana. So manje if lento ngifuna like us wamele ayikho le mele.
Ngeke ihlale ngabi khona. Ngeke ihlale ngabi.
Mara ngeke so dictate. That's what you that's the question you said, Uguti. Are we now demanding too much from
No,
from
dog, if you
celebrities?
put yourself
No,
in
you
the
know-
public space,
Sure.
you must know that there's going to be public reaction. People are always going to come to you. If you, like in Jay, just knowing, just you going into arts or sports and stuff like that, where you are on TV or recognizable, like shout out to us, not to say TV. Where you are recognizable, people are going to come to you. That's just a given.
Period. Yeah.
Something
if
it
you're
comes.
good at it-
No, it comes. It comes with
yeah,
it.
with
yeah,
the
if you're
territory.
good at it.
I
Mina,
understand that.
my problem is the way he's saying it. The way he's saying it, the way like
He's projecting.
yeah,
it.
he's projecting it. Angnanda banani. Don't. I wanna when he says no, it's my time. Give him my time. It's fine. But Masozuti, I don't care about you. There's something. Angnanda.
Mara sesibafake khoneni.
Like angbancengi. That's
nimfake khoneni bafethi yeka no Scotts anka music nijayivele mangabe niyambona ningamlani ngama.
what do you mean?
Because look at what happened recently Cotton Fest.
Mpana.
I think Luda, that leads to the question that Timba asked. Is he talented enough
To be cancelable.
He's
or
like
not.
we can't like he is talented. That's like that's not even debatable. There's no argument there. He is talented.
Timba wants to say something.
Like okay, let me just wrap it up.
State your truth, boy.
We're not
No, the
He's
ears-
wet, boy. Issue.
No, the ears that are listening to him right now, his
Yeah.
crowd, they really love him. Let's
Yeah.
give him that. Jay.
Okay.
no the
Yeah,
lyrical
we-
content, Vana. Like Sarah, if
Yeah, they love him. I'm
and
not
you don't
gonna
even
say
have
he's
to
whack.
sit down and dissect fangati manje hip hop. But if you listen from a point of view, ukuthi umuntu obuye kasi upushila fika la.
Are you saying his work? But tell us.
You're saying his
Mendy.
work.
No,
Yeah,
Scott. I'm not a fan.
No, are you saying his whack?
His work.
Are you a fan? Are you
Yeah,
saying
he's
it's whack?
whack.
And on what grounds? Tell me one place right now that can host that has a resident DJ Amapiano. Bangaphuma bonke bangadlala nguScott.
No, he's the hardest thing right now. But for me,
For how long?
Personally,
Check your consistency.
give
nakhona.
give him a chance to respond.
No. It's a year. It's been a year.
You tough?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's still on top.
No, he's still on top.
Sure.
Yes.
And if I'm not,
I don't doubt. I don't doubt that. But for me personally, nah, he's whack.
Nah.
Yeah,
man.
but for his target market,
For his
remember,
target market,
you
yes.
are not his
I'm
target
not his
market.
target
yeah.
market, but his target market is good.
Yeah,
But
if
for
you
me,
look at
for
if you
me,
look at it-
Mohammed, I think me the problem with it, I'm biased because I
You're a
listen to
hip-hop fan,
hip hop.
bro.
I'm
Yeah,
a hip hop
yeah,
fan.
yeah.
So when I listen to me like, oh, this thing, man,
Marifane kwaito, like it's simple lyrics
simple
that
lyrics,
are just,
yeah.
ngibolekeni.
Yeah,
It's just a
catchy
simple-
phrases.
catchy-
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more point.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie. He is skating on thin ice based on feedback. Yeah, my supporters work. Like he is skating on thin ice. One reference I can use is what happened during Cotton Fest, right? So allegedly, people the word on the streets is, Uguti, he was saved by Utos. If he hadn't performed Utos, the crowd just a Cotton Fest. Which
one?
because
recent
The
one?
recent
Yeah,
one.
because
The
and it-
recent
and
one.
it because it's a crowd engagement. That's why performance gets based on that.
Yeah.
He sings and then we
Yeah,
drop the
yeah,
mic and
yeah.
engage in the crowd.
Okay.
So the crowd was not giving him the energy.
Yeah,
back.
because that's
Yeah,
what
but-
I'm saying. Which
yeah,
is skating on
Bekafuna
thin
and
ice.
hip hop isn't Cotton Fest.
No,
more
no,
like a
it's
hip-hop
not. It's
type of-
now switch now.
now
It's
say-
incorporating everything.
Yazi yonke into sekuyigroup phela la malanga.
Yeah.
Yakufama
You
Market,
need a
Singapore.
Amapiano, Danga. Don't
Yeah,
never
I
get
know.
it twisted.
Botanical Gardens groove.
And something that you should look at. After all these celebrities coming out saying, I have fallen, this don't need not one.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like
exactly. I think, Mina, for me,
You-
gents,
you-
he needs a publicist, someone who's gonna manage how you respond. You can just say, "Bafethu ngicela ningaya isikhathi, bafethu, when I'm walking with my family, trying to have dinner, please ngicela isikhathi." Than say, "I don't care about
Which platform
you."
are you gonna use?
What do you mean? Which platform are you gonna
When you
use?
say that, when he says when he
The
when he
platform
says
that he's been using talking right now. You can use any platform. I mean,
but not everybody like not everybody consumes all those platforms. That's
yeah,
why
but where did we hear that he is
khona
in-
omunye wasekhaya osekhaya
Isn't-
uzovela mbona mgijimele alokashila taba fethu mangivane family.
Isn't
You understand what it's his crowd is like it's a far reach too, and he covers a huge vast like
Demographics,
audience.
yeah.
Ama demographics akhona amangam la amncanywa amajanana amncanywa abotaki bayamncanywa abantu abadala bayamncanywa ingosi ziyamncanywa futhi I won't even go to that one.
Isn't
they've
he
been
signed to a
famous
record
people
label
before.
right now?
Uno cheaper, he's under cheaper now.
But now, wouldn't they be concerned, the way he's been
Responding.
and how he's been projecting?
But
the whole
nakhona
thing?
mfana, there's no such thing as bad PR.
Yes,
guess.
I was about to say good.
There's
Maybe
no-
what
It
we're
works
arguing
for him.
about
Yeah.
it's just PR.
Okay.
They're just saying I push it,
Vele, this is your image.
Push it, yeah, good, yeah. When on Nanda, and here we are talking
Na
about. it.
into ezibuhlungu ngepiano. Akekho umuntu ongathi kuba lo nje, especially to ama vocalist or the people who sing, right? Ama vocalist.
Yeah.
Akekho ohlala like 2-3 years. Very few. I mean, we understand
Stana,
we
yeah,
stood.
I think that's the
Yeah,
that's the
Stana
name
no
that pops up.
Amos.
Yeah.
Youngstana
They're here
Amos.
today, tomorrow you're gone. So for him to take that bold, to take that route, knowing very well what I'm a vocalist.
Our last.
Our last.
But yo, here's another thing, ne? Let's put it back to work ethic. Yakantwana, ne? He's always dropping. So nanoma iskandal singaphuma like a controversy leso, ne? His work speaks for him.
Yeah.
You understand? So even if
You're
ningakhuluma
answering that
nthini,
question.
yeah,
You're
nonoma
answering that
ningakhuluma
question,
nonoma
yeah.
singakhuluma sathini, ne? If he keeps quiet with his work, then lapo his fans have nothing to hold on to. But nanoma ngakhuluma so uphume manje la ekhoneni hamba nabo, you already back into it.
Yeah.
You already sink into it, and then he drops something today. Next week it's hot. So I think that's one thing. Uthi esingayibheki. If your work ethic doesn't match what's happening with your image and the controversy or scandal, that's when you will drop. You look at people like Kanye West. Controversies all over. Like he's very uber controversial. But because of his sponsor,
Yeah,
okay, let's
yeah,
push out. It's hard to cancel him.
Yeah.
You
No,
understand?
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's just take it to like personally. Is there anyone you've cancelled when like in your personal space, in your music, wada, and like because of the controversy that followed them?
For me, it was before a controversy. I feel with this person has lost it.
Yeah.
In terms of musically, it's been Kanye for the longest time.
Kanye?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny enough,
Even
Luda
before,
was talking about it.
even before the controversy, it's
Yeah.
changed the music side. I was like, I Nchaka no will actually no. It's too much futuristic and then arrogant. I'm the first, I'm the best. Yabo?
Yeah.
But for me, musically, it didn't make sense for the longest time. It's been.
So you've never listened to him after that?
No, I do listen to a few songs and be like,
Yeah.
hey, even the recent album that he dropped, he bully. I'd listen to it. It sonically sounds right, but it's what he's been saying that's
All this
clouding the
time,
entire
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
the entire
Yeah,
experience.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So
But-
I think
but-
it's him.
I mean, I think
with the
I
recent-
would have cancelled. I'm cancelling him on a positive note,
Who?
though. Uchiga.
So that's your
Ah,
personal.
but nah.
That's
a
personal, it's my opinion.
Ah,
Yeah.
Personal.
And you understand-
You've cancelled Jay-Z.
Yeah, and it's not even in a bad light. I think at some point as an artist, you get-
high.
you know,
No
man,
way,
You
man.
get so
Jigger.
you get so wealthy that whatever you talk about is no longer relatable to us. So what's the point of me listening to your music if you're gonna talk about paintings that I don't even understand?
But Chica,
Yeah,
but
now
Chica
he's
this
try-
day.
He's trying to tell you, Gucci, that's what the level that I'm at. I'm even talking.
Yeah,
I can't
we
be
can't-
talking
I
about
can't
something that I'm
relate.
not
Yeah, he doesn't know.
I can't relate.
Nah, but you have to give it to him. He went
by
step by step.
Yeah.
He was in the street.
Yeah.
and
He
was
reported
in the
everything
office,
that
in
he
the
was
corner
in.
office.
Yeah.
Then he went to paintings, owning.
I can get that on one song, but every other track, like mangifika lapha track 9, asengikhiyekile mase kangitshela ngesikhiya seBentley ukuthi sinjani mina ngiya seMaybach.
But he's
Yeah,
not
but
doing,
he's
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
inspire
but he's
you.
not doing that.
He's trying to inspire you, though.
No, but I'm saying like if he gets rich to his level.
Exactly. Oh,
Because now
oh.
what the Maybach is.
No, not in that sense. That's why I'm using. I listen to music based on how I relate to it. You understand? Particularly in the present
But
time.
if you've grown up
Maybe.
with somebody, but
May-
if Jega is someone that you've needed to grow up with.
Of course.
Yeah, like you grow
Yes,
with him.
vele besimuzwa vele from the early ages sizwa ukuthi vele uqale va. You understand? And then growing up into it, nalama association way kandali zabo Didi. You understand ukuthi manje masesihlangene kanjalo. Sesibona ukuthi labantu laba they get so rich ukuthi amakhanda abo ngathi awasaspani. Kanye is another one. You understand? They get so successful ukuthi manje they have nothing else to do. Like I've done everything now.
Abasa come easy.
Like manje
Yeah, I get you. But anyway, who in South Africa have you cancelled? You know what the thing is?
Sure.
You guys are just answering the question, ne? But you are not saying I've cancelled. And Pelamina cancelling is like I don't listen to that
Angsaphuni
person at all.
yeah.
And it goes back to the question I asked, which as South Africans,
I don't think
do we cancel artists? Do we cancel people, Nje, based on whatever that's going on
I
in
don't
their
think
lives?
so.
Usually it's what we hear in the
Tabloids.
tabloids
yeah.
ukuthi usban ban wenza so, particularly if you look at what's going on like with the amount influx of GBV cases and whatnot.
Yeah,
if you associate
that's
with
true,
yourself
yeah.
with that,
Yeah.
obviously, bro, we're just gonna
Yeah,
cancel you because
yeah.
now why would I be listening to you? It's like support yona lento loyenza. But then again, the music eglethela. Asizanga ngoba bathi wena Timba.
Exactly.
You are the next hot thing. Like
Exactly.
so crowded up because you're a hot thing. What brought us to you?
Yes.
It's the music.
Yes, that's why I'm saying, do we value the artistry despite the contribution?
I guess we can't
think so.
separate it.
Yeah.
We can't separate it. We
Yeah, but
literally
I
can't.
think I think we just value the
I
artist.
think we just value the artist.
Yeah, look
because
at
there's
soccer
so many-
players, dog.
Yeah.
There was I don't know that nigga's name. I think he plays for Sikukune United.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
Ntanga had an allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, like you're a driver killed people, whatever. And then, but he still plays.
You saying
right?
allegedly like it didn't happen?
No. We don't want to be sued, my nigga.
It happened, bro.
Yeah, it happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
like it happened. No, we're not saying he's
Exactly.
guilty or not. I would say, did it happen or not?
Luther, you need to be cancelled.
I'm uncancellable.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Fading, yeah, fading.
Okay, I mean, my personal one, which really, it was Lady Zama for me. I truly cancelled her, like really, like.
Awusamameli next.
I really
Noma
loved it. I
ngavela
really
ngita.
loved the lady, but since that whole
Yes, I'm a feminist for and
no, it must come through.
Yes, a foreigner.
I love them ladies. Yeah, for me it was
Mina
that.
yabona indaba yabona mina indaba yabantu abayithu abahlangene ababonane ema
Yeah, for me,
angizingeni
yeah, for me
personally
it
I
was
can't
that.
mina
So, mkhanseling.
hayi ukuthi bengimamela vele
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
You understand? I would be feeling nje ngiplug itang funa ukuza ladies amafanda ngisho ngiphathele.
No, she's good. She's good.
Yeah.
She disappeared after that shit.
Uzoyenzani dog?
Most guys who accuse those, they never come back. So you try to tarnish someone's image. Some people will just cancel it. Some of you phone no fresh. When's wow?
Yeah.
What are we?
It's not getting the
Who?
numbers that you expect.
Yeah. Who is watching? Wow.
Leanto lea, mara itungubekele sone. Yabona the way
Guiding, ngathi yakumura.
yabona the way we beka ngakhona ne, the way we beka ngakhona ukuthi I think ukuthi ladies amane personally, like from my personal perspective, if you already hearing the noise in the streets ukuthi istory sakho asihlangani versus untwana already bayamncanya. So the moment you bring that out and then untwana athi yena, so abantu bazothathela decision. That's what killed everything. Ukuthi abantu vele basathatha decision ukuthi hayi samba nontwana ngoba lento at the end of the day the audience izothathela yona decision yakhe. Ukuthi bona bayacancela or bayagcina. Because no, if it had things went sideways, Shava could have been cancelled. It would have been the same for Shava.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of kids
Yeah.
because already people had taken aside angagasho na next.
Yeah.
But now talking about Java, you think it's his talent that is
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
because the guy was not guilty.
No, the talent one.
Yeah, lack of proof. Yeah, I would say that.
Lack
Yeah,
of evidence.
for me. Yeah.
Njengalento
Lack
ka
of
uthole small.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Ash-
It,
They just
Tolesmo was
cancelled him.
cancelled. Right.
he was
Tolesmo was
cancelled
cancelled.
until he was what vindicated? Is it vindicated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Until that.
But
That's-
still, but
Because
still, the damage
when
is
last
there.
did you hear? The
dog.
damage is done.
Damage is done.
Utano
dog.
vuli restaurant
Mara is not as big as you are.
What's the name of the restaurant?
Tolesmo was Tolesmo.
restaurant ya dipache.
Really?
Yenzani mina lo?
Imkawati. No, Tolesmo was really cancelled.
Yeah.
That-
Really
yeah,
cancelled.
That's what I'm saying.
that
Which
one.
once society decides, ukuthi,
Hence I'm saying,
Aye.
Guti, never gonna prove,
I believe.
but he
it's
was
one
cancelled. He caught it is innocent, right?
No, but
Yeah, but-
wait, to Anu's point, there is Java.
Java is talent.
Talent, I can say.
Yes.
Talent.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
we'll go back again. Was Tolesmo making waves when before the controversy came through?
He was.
I want to answer that, but let me go back to point Kangobe. He spoke about DJ Fresh and Euphonic, right? They are supremely talented, and the court found them not guilty for the charges that were against them. But still, people are sidelining them.
Yeah.
So I think some people like cancel them.
Yeah.
Manus Java could have faced the same fate if it wasn't for his talent and Qatar. So same applies to Tolesmo. So what's happening to Tolesmo?
He's not relevant anymore.
So if
No,
Tolesmo
Tolesmo
was
was
a
not
musician,
he's
do you
not-
think he would have survived?
He's not relevant.
If it was a good comedian, okay, I'm not saying
Exactly. That's exactly my point. Exactly. His
Available
talent.
TV.
His
Who's
talent
available,
didn't save
Atittude?
him.
Yeah,
What?
again.
Okay. Okay. Let me ask this question. What was Tolesmo doing at that time that was making us go wow?
And he had
He was a
kids.
presenter.
Kids.
He was like,
Here's a point. Here's a good example. I think Arcade is a good example.
Yo.
Guys proven guilty and all that. But you still rocking in your phone.
I don't.
I mean, I'm cancelled.
I have cancelled R. Kelly. Yeah, I know it's true, and it's the
Yeah.
ladies. To a surprise, it's the ladies.
no, we've cancelled that case.
R. Kelly is cancelled.
Like some
As
cancelling
Connor Cast,
straight.
we've cancelled R. Kelly.
But in your personal space, you still listen.
Nigga, Connor
are
Cast
not-
is personal
Hey.
to me, nigga.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Alright,
cameraman.
let's go back to Scott.
Cameraman,
In
stick
your
to
case,
camera.
Let's go back
Damn
to
it.
Scott.
In your kid,
Come back, gents. Come back, gents. Let's go back to Scott.
To
right?
Scots, yeah.
This was
Scots my attitude.
yeah,
Don't be the
this-
Scots my attitude. Yeah, mara bantu
I was just trying to gauge your personal.
So you were explaining that the thing. So the crowd didn't vibe to him. Cotton first.
Word is vele ukuthi uthe makathi babona ukuthi awu Scots fade abantu vele bazo-react to the react khona.
Well,
Yazi-
is it? Do you think it was because of what's going on, or because
The recent interview.
Yeah,
Recent
nakhona
sparked
ize
it.
the recent interview vele just eliminated it makathi he sparked it makathi vele. Yeah, I mean, anginandaba. If people don't want to hear my
Yes,
music, it's
that's
fine.
that
Yabona
part,
yona
man,
leyo
that
nto
killed
vele.
me.
Can't
For
say
me,
that.
You can't
nabana.
say that.
You are skating on thin ice once you say if you don't want to
But
listen
he's,
to me. then
but he's already thin.
If he was in
Timber. The eyes,
if
not
maybe he
him,
was
man.
doing a different genre, then he would. I would say, I understand why he would say that.
If he was doing hip-hop.
Because we did it. Uda.
but
This
for-
table hip hop. It's
Hip
not
hop,
like
you can just say fuck you
you
guys.
can say
fuck
whatever,
this,
you know.
Not to see society. I mean, we need to learn how to accept people for who they are.
No.
Untwana akusumuntu abantu. Ngeke simforce.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
Right,
he mustn't
Makase
say,
stage.
he mustn't say, "Good, I don't care." Dog.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
No, but
He,
He should have just kept his comments to himself.
yeah,
himself,
don't say
yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, look, we all know Uti, there are some celebrities as well. I want to tag that one. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
even politicians as well. Like they hate people.
yeah, so yeah,
Like,
sure.
You've never heard them. But so when I'm saying Uti, I can say part next.
Not as
Ay,
you see
but
someone.
yeah, vele mambona off camera vele utayiwa ne yamhlala le.
Yeah, I think the way he approaching a corner for me,
No.
that's where he dropped the ball.
He threw it away.
Yeah, I don't know if Yamachita they invest in publicists, PR people and stuff. I think this one he should have just maybe invested go someone to say, okay, say this, don't say that. Especially for the
But
fact
is
that
it
he's
the climate of the music right now? Is it?
Do you
maybe
think they're gonna
it's
stop
yeah, he's
playing?
big, dog.
Do you think
No,
they're gonna
he-
stop
he-
playing him?
Piano
No, he's
njani?
not.
Do you think they're gonna stop playing him?
No.
So it's
Mara, the hence I'm saying is not new. Ukabza no lento bage ukabza na lento na the rest in peace Konjwa Chubani.
Mpur.
No, not Mbura. The other one.
Killer
Killer
Cow,
Cow.
yeah.
He went back and forth. We were Batugana on social
what?
media. Ukabza na lento na
no killer.
no killer.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a thing. The big trend.
Yeah.
Ukabza na there was a point
I remember.
where he'd go off the rails and
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
akhulume something.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But it worked. I think maybe me and Jusaka team Tintwana avoid and so.
No, like now
One.
pop that.
Ukabs, oh, okay.
There was a time
so,
where he
so
used to do-
you think he progressed to the point where he has a team now
Yeah,
to advise him.
Tintwana.
And you don't think Scott has a team,
you call on the team, but I'm just
but he
saying
hasn't
that
advanced to the level you would
No.
Contract
in team yake, I think maybe it's friends.
Yeah,
but-
Najabulile ukuthi
Sibuda ngenzeni man. Sibuda ngenzeni. Atana batshela bafoke ntwana bafoke.
na impintsha khona
Okay.
ijabulile ukuthi ihamba no Scott vele ithi babe ungezi uScott afuna ithombe. Hlala le.
Yeah.
You understand?
But if he has a very like intelligent or bright team, I think they can use this
Yeah, but
for
it
their
needs to
advantage.
end now.
But as you
It
say,
needs to end now.
Cotton Fest, then it didn't work.
Kabanga, how many more events are coming after Cotton Fest?
I think he's trying because I saw a video of him yesterday saying it was late. I'm bringing an attitude. I'm coming.
He's
So
using,
you see
he's
now,
using that.
you see now it's
Yeah.
PR.
Yeah, it's PR.
But now that's thin ice. So Jala.
It's based on the crowd. Ne?
I think he has a team because recently in another gig last week I saw him like after he was done performing he jumped to the crowd.
Yeah.
I wanna like that space between the crowd
Yeah.
and the stage, and he started like greeting people and hugging people and taking pictures.
For sure, abanye abagezanga nezandla.
No, I think I say UK. The time I perform no them crazy. Yeah, yeah.
So manje thina
I know them crazy.
thina yasinyela marangale yababa.
It's a matter of
I
like,
know Mali.
Yeah.
Mbashi.
Ah, mara yafana ndoda. Scott sazomamela ndoda. That's one thing. I'm not saying he's not cancelable. Ne?
I don't think as South
I don't
Africans
think-
we do cancel people.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Chief.
We do, man.
We don't.
Oh, yeah.
You are next.
Oh, that's a great point, dog. That's a great point, my G. That's a dope point.
Yeah.
Let
What's
me,
the time to pick
let me
in?
repeat that on camera, sorry. So you're saying we pick our superstars. The media doesn't pick superstars.
The power is changed.
The power is shifted, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
but the
So you
algorithm-
need to go to the people that pick the superstar.
The algorithm sometimes picks the superstar. The algorithm can
Yeah,
make
but
the
the
superstar.
algorithm won't work if the people have not.
Gravitated
Yeah,
to
I don't
the-
know I don't know what's the word. Yeah, but the algorithm isebenza mangabe people are already tuning
The
into
algorithm
that.
gives you that.
Yeah,
Ithi,
but-
what do you think?
No, but
Well,
they-
my man, is a 0 likes. 0 likes. Ivele ithi
sports.
0 likes. Ne? Ivele ithi yinle. Immediately mighty 115.8k. You wanna listen?
Yes, because that's what I'm
Mighty
saying.
453
That's what
something.
you agree to the same. You agree to the same thing that I'm saying. For algorithm Guti Sevens, there must be likes and people who have watched it.
But
So the people still matter.
the sports.
yes,
bro.
man, looks like the people still matter.
Yeah, but the sports. You understand why ilapho because
If like there's a boss, corporate can be influential as well. Who's a superstar?
Who are we banking on?
niggas in suit and ties.
Corporates are people. Looks like they are people. People invested in that. For them to have pots, someone made the pots.
I am saying I'm not
The
going
pots are making the pots make pots. Yeah, the pots ends about. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying is you will want to see why that thing has 3 million likes, not even views.
Yes.
Why that thing, and then
So
you
it's a bait.
understand. why.
Abobana bayenze leyo 3 million
My
views.
man,
So
yeah.
it's a
It's
bait.
the pots, and the pots are made by people.
Let me land. So is it
Land and Twana land.
is it 3 million views?
False
Is it 3 million likes? Ne? You are intrigued by why is it on 3 million likes?
Exactly.
Ne? And then once you start consuming that content, you start understanding ukuthi, why is it? And then now you are held with that decision. Am I liking it or am I not? Once you start liking it, the whole thing else got no thoughts at Cotton Fest. Same thing. The views were like Pegani lo muntu othi akasincanywa, Pegani crowd imenza.
Yeah.
It sparks a conversation. That's PR. Us talking about it now, it sparks a
Exactly.
conversation.
Exactly.
So what are we saying about our artists? Are we preserving their music? Are we consuming their music? Or we are consuming their behavior when Scotts Maphuma, and then he's like, guys, do you want me to leave? Whichever shit can jump off stage and go slap you immediately. I'm telling you what. Do you want Scotts Maphuma to now do the same thing? No.
He doesn't have the body for it.
I heard Beto saying, because he's gangster, that kid is comedian.
The mediocre then.
And gangster.
Yeah.
And the kid is smart.
He's smart.
He's posh and bam, but he's a creature around here.
Emarayoni ayibeka.
I'm telling them, I said, because my
Yeah, that's true.
Sebayambambile. Amarayoni ayimela mfana. To be honest with you, ayimela.
Let's go to Maphumo's accolades.
Accolades.
Yeah,
Oh.
like what has Ntanga done or won or like achieved for him to feel good to go that kind of a status or whatever fact that you have. Good, maybe he's the first one to
Ama-streams,
yeah, streams angaka. And what do you mean, man?
For me, it's the best feature.
Yeah, I know
And
my
then
feature.
I'm a feature
Yeah.
blind, and then he's on a run, ne? With this piano vehicle, the Kichima.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel good. He supposed to learn to him crazy. Him crazy was on that run, and the boy came through.
But now that's management. They're under the same management.
No, I understand, but-
yeah.
But if you listen,
Yeah, he's taking over. Yeah.
sikhuluma nge-crowd
Yeah.
Yeah, reception.
reception
Yeah.
ye-crowd.
Sure.
Yes, it was Limeke for the longest
Yeah.
time.
Kilimeke.
Then he came through and took over. So your song, remember, ipiano itila nge-hit. Eyiphi ingoma ezojayivisa abantu. Right?
Not necessarily, but because
No, it does. What do you
Most
mean?
of it.
Most.
Angithi nama-department manje sokunabo
Ama-subgenre
ama-subgenre
yeah.
in between, but the main thing is ukuthi abantu bajive, and then what's hot.
Yeah.
Your track is not hot, Scotts makangekho. Scotts
Man,
avele nje
you
ashama ad-libs.
your piano
Yeah.
events,
Yeah,
your
Yeah.
piano
for you
gig,
to sing,
yeah.
you need Scotts
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
on,
to
on
get
the
numbers,
lineup,
to get
right?
numbers,
So
yeah.
so he is that guy.
He's the-
I don't know about accolades,
Oh,
but in terms
I
of
thought you meant alcohol. Yeah.
I don't think it drinks, by the way.
You don't
But
think he drinks?
no, it doesn't drink. It drinks juice.
no for
Yeah, he
that.
did
ne?
say, yeah.
He does it on a sober mind. Cabang.
Cabanga, cabanga. It doesn't on a sober
Ukuthi
mind.
yini entakile?
I know.
Ngiyamdakela
Yeah.
kathesi.
What's anyone on a sober
Athi
mind?
kwathini wona?
Yabo, so you need him. Epatini, you need him on an event for you to sell, for the crowd engagement. You need
Yeah,
that
you
guy.
need that.
You know,
He is that guy. You understand?
but Yazin, before Cotton Fair, was it on the same day? I think it was on the same day nale event Pizza Sundays in Tembisa. Like I think it was on the same day where he was performing Cotton Fest and then he performed later at Pizza Sundays.
Pizza Sundays.
They loved him at Pizza Sundays. Cotton Fest, Joe's cheesy.
Yeah, the kids of the north.
The kids of the north, man.
They're there for hip hop.
Yeah, they are
Because
more.
they're
Maybe
Not
it
besides
was
that.
that. Maybe it was that.
Podcast wenu.
Load reduction.
Loan reduction. Abanagesi boy.
Abanandaba uthi nanthini ngoScott. Umuntu mabathe ya South African ndoda mayithi yakuncanywa. Yakuncanywa until uflopa. So manje akanga flop. Wayesenza ngathi the way afuna ukuphathwa ngakhona uflopile.
No, hence the question.
Akamoshanga ndoda.
But does he have talent to sustain whatever that's
bro,
going on?
that's not even a question, bro.
It's an answer. Yeah, that's what Pontsho said. Yeah.
Too many.
Mention, yeah.
Amaroto were that big.
So you saying he should be humble?
Remember
humble.
Remember Amaroto? Amaroto were
I
that
think he
big.
must just be just continue being himself.
Being rude.
Nah, again.
No, I'm just saying.
Stop going to Scotts for pictures. Leave him. When he's chilling there, let him chill. When
But then the question is, Doc, this is what I asked Guti. When you sign up to be a celebrity or being famous, you know it comes with that.
He said he didn't sign up for that.
He
signed up for
music.
just happens. I mean,
According
to the world, according to society. If you're
that's
famous
the thing.
enough, like Manning Bonnie Mall, come to me.
Take pictures. Go take pictures with team, guys.
Yeah, but
there's
he
nothing
he
wrong.
signed up for it.
But
He signed up for it.
honestly, let's look at how quick he peaked. Like his career is as vungu dog.
Yeah.
It just literally went
0 to 100.
0 to 100. Singles.
No,
he does.
He does.
Amapiano,
something like that.
Yeah,
Amapiano.
Amapiano. It is Amapiano.
Yeah.
He does have an album.
He does, yeah.
What sells, bro? Albums or
good on
features.
It's the J. Cole of this shit.
According to you, what sells?
Call them on a feature, you
albums
smoke.
You nice.
Albums or gigs? What sells? According to you.
Gigs.
See,
Gigs.
that's the priority.
Okay.
Now the priority is not Ugutu Wamela release.
The question is, as a promoter or a club owner, will I be comfortable to booking next time? Because I'm not sure how my crowd.
The crowd
Who's
is
gonna react? Yeah.
I'm taking a risk.
Nah, but the thing
Mpukava.
is, whether you love him or hate him, you go.
You go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
Ngifuna
Ngifuna
ukuyibona.
ukuyibona.
Uyibona ukuthi uzwenzani.
I put the snippet of that video in Cotton Fest, right?
Yeah.
Before Thomas came on stage, everyone was just like looking at him, and he started asking, "Oh, who much I mean?" And they looked at him, and I was like, "What?" And looked at him. People only started going crazy when Thomas came on stage. Actually, Thomas was like, "Let me go there and save my own." And I was like,
And not only thought, there's another nigga who came to save the show.
Exactly.
Who was wearing like I think two piece. Yeah, there's a nigga who came through.
Maracho yazifana na to me, ne? Like I think a city, like think of it, Uteko Midise in his prime.
Yeah.
When he played nonsense.
Yeah.
Mange in the stadium. Boo.
Yeah, boo, yeah.
Magakora, yeah.
Mara what's this Scotty? Ngiyeka loyo.
Mara
Stage fright.
Upizza mnganyo.
Second example,
Yeah.
ukuthi
Washa-
ukuthi into injani nge-crowd.
Miss penalty ne.
Washa stage fright
He missed the
ngane.
penalty. or some shit like that.
2009 confetti.
Yeah, I know.
Hayi ngikhohle.
No,
He was all over. My people, from McDonald's. When it was time to show up, I take was MIA.
That's another thing. You understand ukuthi thina singabantu collectively against umuntu oyi-one.
Yeah.
Yabona ukuthi
Mama, South Africa is like
that
that.
pressure
Yeah.
can break you, bro.
South Africa is like
Yeah.
that.
Imagine now Scott saying
South Africa is like that.
South
You're
Africa is
right.
like that.
Perfect.
my
Oh,
God.
sengifuna
For the longest
ukubuza
time.
besibuza against the talent yakhe. Sengifuna ukubuza ke. If Scott says, you know what guys, screw this thing in music, I'm just done. You know what? Have it mina ngikren, angisayitune direct. Ngoba kuyafana nangibangisa for lo muntu onguwe. Into esifunayo vele si South Africa.
Yeah, like angeke we're not gonna miss him. It's fine.
You are not gonna miss it. There's people who love him, bro. Like love him ukuthi usuke kaSlabo, they can uthi ntwana vele you really made it.
Yeah, the thing
Khona lo
is,
magogo lo manje ubonile lokho it's trending now. Lo gogo lo built a studio for intwana zaseKasi to stay away from the streets. You understand? And then what are they producing? Ipiano. And then that's an inspiration to kids. Ukuthi, this is another alternative. So for societal needs, for the bigger picture, ukuthi,
Scots must be rude.
no, man, not like that. We're not pushing that narrative. What we're trying to say is that untwana ushinchile kanti le nto iphuza manje. Yes.
It's wash.
So we're not trying to push the narrative yokuthi he's rude, he's arrogant. Yes, fair it's just based on reactions on how people come to it. Khona le video le ase airport uyadlula uphethe ibag le awuthi le ifuna ukuya yabona. So nike leswasho sini.
It's wash.
wash.
Hardy.
Yeah.
Kubeka.
So ufuna la awuthi le ifuna ukugijimela ku Scott manje Scott bamba ibag yathi le mbheka and awuthi le yabriga maka briga kanje Scott asmile then they ended up taking a picture. You understand what I mean? So masingathi Scott manje uyathula ke utayazela ngisayitune le music player. How are other people going to be affected? Because abanye it's going to
So
be
he's
divided.
inspiring a generation. Is that what you say?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Youngster did the same.
I feel Uguti, he needs someone to coach him on this thing. I understand he's a very honest guy and stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, the more you become a bigger artist, a bigger personality, you need to inspire. If an 11-year-old is listening to Scott and Scott Ati, I don't care about people. Into an that's looking up to him is gonna say, "Oh, I shouldn't care about people. I don't care." You understand?
Sure.
So, but in Gonja, with great power comes great
responsibility.
responsibility. Yeah, I feel it.
Spider-Man.
Peter Parker.
Yeah, you know, yeah, Scott is Spider-Man, you know, right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's a responsibility that he needs to take.
Yeah.
And we Joba Shlela, we are not even his demographics.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the 10-year, 11, 12
Yo,
year olds
bro, they love
are the
him.
ones
He's
that
the
love
one,
him so
they-
much. You
They
understand?
love him.
When they see him, they will want to show.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
they want to show him. They don't understand.
But I don't think it's that to the kids. I've never seen.
We don't know. We don't know.
Kids don't care.
Scott
bruh.
Maphuma.
Kids.
Scott Maphuma.
Very easy. But first episode.
But
So-
let's look at since we're on the Accolades, right? We know that the Metro FM Awards are happening
Shout
this
out.
month. Yeah.
We got a real one now. Scoop Market TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big up to that.
Shout out, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Jess, Scott.
This fellow too.
Yeah. Scoop. You hate him? Alright. So, here are the 5 best Amapiano. What's this?
And the nominees
Yeah,
are.
best nominees.
By the way, when people are watching this, the MMA sort of.
Yeah, no, I just said this month. So obviously I'm just gonna take. I'm a guess. I'm a cheat. Who
Who's
do they
most
think
likely
is
to
gonna
get it?
win? Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, when it airs, then we would have had the winner.
Ngathi ngavusa.
Aye.
Ngathi ngavusa umoya ka Rick mazongibuza le mibuzo so.
It'll be controversial, right?
Of course.
Okay, so first one, Ipiri Barung, which Scott is
Part of.
the track.
Yeah, it needed him and Foka.
Yeah, and then Yebo Lapo, which is now Scott.
It made him. That song really made
I
him.
understand.
That
And
song
then
really made him.
Selima Tunzi, Stoki,
Stoki, yeah.
Stagi Wesbale,
That song's
and
nonsense.
Gwelanga, which has Ulim Crazy Pinchaki.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the 5 tracks that are
He's
are
nominated. He's nominated how many times?
2 times. 2 times.
Stagi
Stagi
Smiley. What December.
Amapiano song. And for me, it sounds like more.
Juanito Amos.
Yes.
The
I don't know why they categorize.
It's sub-genre combo.
Yeah. No, we need to do that Likompo episode, gents.
'Cause it's coming through,
Yeah,
eh?
it's coming through.
We need
to do-
someone, man.
We need someone, yeah.
Someone
Yes,
who contributes.
Mara, they're
to
trying
teachers,
they're
man.
trying to steal the sound. Like I saw Sviso, literally Sienzo Sviso and man. Sviso. Yeah. Nah. I mean, I feel it out today.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I
listen.
thought you
The
meant
way
Likompo.
Dale, chip. I'm saying with my chest.
Yeah.
Like I feel it out today. Lenta zama kuyenza ngathi sekenza manje ngathi uyo introduce abantu to ilikombo manje angithola.
He's a culture parasite.
Yeah, ngithola. Uyazama ukuzenza omunye umuntu mara ngeke ngibize ngegama. Mara ngeke kalungu ukufika la yangithola.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mina ngifeel land mara pick up to ilikombo ayo niyapusha mpala.
No, we need anyone out there who knows or is like inclined with Likompo, please come through and be a contributor and teach us and teach the corner casters and the music lovers about it. Would really, really, really love for you. The details are there. Gents, put the details there so they can come through. Go.
But I think yeah.
Please.
With a translator. And then Nike is sorry man. Nike is really sleeping on Iraire. But I'll tell you why. Nike is more fitness and health, and then they can't associate themselves with that kind of lifestyle.
Not really. I don't think they're sleeping.
They're just ignoring them. They're just
Wait,
saying,
what are you guys talking about?
The outfit here, the
Those
Likompo
people
culture
wear
is
Nike,
Nike,
bro.
bro.
Big time.
You remember how Cotton used to wear those gloves and everything?
But now, one thing that you guys don't know, actually, I know the lady who's running Nike thing, because big moves with Kawana. So, if you figure out it was those guys, they have been mastered in the art of localizing themselves in South Africa. So, when they try to present those ideas to them, in the Netherlands office, it doesn't make sense.
Wait,
True.
gents, wait,
That's what
wait,
I'm saying.
whoa.
That's what I'm
Gents,
saying.
Wait. Can you explain for
see
viewers
what
what's going on?
You see what DMD is to Cotton?
Yes.
That's what Nike is to Likompo culture.
Okay.
Yes. So now, the lifestyle, le pusha
Likompo.
Likompo, phela uthi Likompo was not an actual word yokuthi ungabiza umuntu Likompo. Likompo kufana nokubiza umuntu ibhaxa or in. Yeah, something like no, not even ibhinqa. It's turned to ibhinqa now, but it used to mean like uphuze
derogative, like
it
word,
was a kind of derogative slang term, and then people embraced it. People embraced it, and then they started moving with it, and then they started dressing up for it.
So Likompo culture, they wear Nike more.
They wear most of them. They wear Nike,
Okay.
bro.
In the balcony mixes.
So Nike is not jumping in. Is that what you guys are saying? Okay.
It doesn't need Likompo.
It doesn't need it because if you think about it, they can only do that for PR, but not for exposure because they already have.
Yeah, true.
Today.
Yeah,
You cameraman, you are wearing Nike.
Nje,
I think I am too.
Going back to my
Your
original.
nominees and the nominees
The
are
nominees.
Yeah.
I gave you
Just-
Piri Barung,
Yeah.
Yebo Lapo,
Yini Piri Barung.
Biri Maru.
Piri Marung,
Oh, uthi Piri
It's
Barung.
Barung,
Parung
Biri
Biri
Barung.
Biri Maru.
Piri Marung,
Yeah.
Yebo Lapo, Selima Tunzi, Stagi Wesbale, Gwelanga 2.0.
Piri Marung is
Who do you
gonna
think is taking it? Let's be quick.
It's Biri Maru.
Best piano. Piri Marung.
Best
Gonna
piano.
take-
Yeah,
gonna take
best
it.
piano.
It's an obvious thing.
Oh, yeah.
Is it because of Scott?
Asazi ukuthi
Biri Maru is huge.
Asa-
though.
Yeah, it's still lingers
And
cause
it still plays.
there's a Skitongo remix here, yakhona manje. It's lifting the original one now. It's coming back.
Can you even argue to say if Big Maroon doesn't win, someone took a brownie in that way?
And ile tagiwe.
Ricky is
And then
alive.
kuzoba le tagiwe le.
Tagi-
And we're gonna believe it because he's saying it. I won't say why, but
Who?
the fact that he's saying
Who's saying it?
Whoever.
They made be some shiga. I think he knows better than anyone here.
Yeah.
We got some niggas who are cleaners. Somewhere SABC.
Nah, just-
Somewhere SABC we have cleaners
let's
out
not
here.
mention. Let's not mention. Okay, I know. I'm just gonna come through with
Yeah.
let me come through with some questions yana about gamification yana.
Yeah.
Sibone ukuthi how much do you guys know about Amapiano? These questions are based on, obviously we're talking about Scotts,
Sure.
so I'm gonna keep it on Amapiano and see if you guys know a bit. It's for both of you, right?
Yeah.
When was the first Piano Awards? In 2019, 2022 or 2021?
2019.
2022, I think.
AMA Awards.
Yeah.
Amapiano Music Awards.
Yeah.
2022, though.
2019 now. 2021. After lockdown.
Yes. No, it's 2020, 2019, 2022, 2021.
2021.
2022, though.
Why would you keep 2021?
Yeah. No, I didn't go.
Tagiwe,
I was
Tagiwe,
just,
smile.
yeah.
Let's watch us in.
Yeah. Did you say 2021?
Yeah.
MNP?
Yeah, 2022.
Alright, Luther's right. The first Amapiano Awards was in 2021. It took place on the 23rd of October.
Remember
In
that.
2021.
Are they huge? Are they a big thing?
Yeah, they're not, those things are not taking place
Anymore.
Yeah, they're not. They yeah.
To make money from it.
the big two, the king,
Yeah, they're not associated, yeah.
they're not associated.
Yeah.
Now everyone is like,
Who are the kings?
You know, must.
The Scorpion
Scorpions.
Kings.
so that guy, who's that DJ, Cunis, he's the guy who organized this one.
Oh,
But
shame.
Aquinas
Nah,
is
big
not
up to
part of
Cunas.
Amapiano.
And now the niggas in the game, they're not supporting.
Yeah.
The only supporter he had
Yeah.
was Robot Boy. Robot Boy, Robot. Yeah.
Yashija.
The way they
Son
will
of
give
a
you
orange.
robot, that's
Son
why
of
I'm
a
robot
orange.
boy.
Next.
Yeah. Who took on the awards? I'm just the questions are based on the 2021 awards, right?
Yeah.
And Amapiano. Who was the friends? Who won the award of Friends of Amapiano? Was it Casper, Zola, or Ricky Rick? Menpi?
Casper, Antoine. Casper,
Yeah,
I think, is the
Casper.
first to hop on
Casper.
Amapiano. From
Anyone in
hip-hop.
the floor? Yeah, Friends of Amapiano.
Casper,
It's got to be
Ricky,
Cas.
or
I remember Cas
No
took
Zola.
it, bro.
No Zola.
Casper took it, bro. I
Casper,
remember.
man. Casper's the first nigga to jump on.
If I'm lying,
Y'all
fam,
are
you-
fucked up. Wrong answer. You Pigs was the only one got it right. It was Ricky Rick. It was only Ricky Rick.
We didn't get the
awards are
questions.
not
We
that
are
big.
the unprepared speech
Yeah,
Afrikaans, man.
yeah. Let's go. Let's finish it up.
Yeah.
The best lyricist or rapper kuma piano was it Mpura, Kilakau, or Ismadlis?
Reese.
Riz.
You're saying both of you are
Oh,
saying Riz.
Mpura.
Lyricist. Mpura bega MC not.
Okay,
The best
personally,
best lyricist
person-
rapper. I'm basing this on the 2021, yeah.
Oh,
slash
Mpura.
rap.
Mpura.
2021.
Mpura.
Man, it's Reese. Even if Mpura won it, man, I'm saying it's Reese.
Yeah,
It's
personally,
the correct answer
it's
is
different
Mpura.
thing.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's
Yeah,
Reese.
it's Mpura. So it's 1-1.
Yeah.
Let's do, okay, 2 more questions. The best Amapiano. No. I'm not
Yeah, we
counting.
don't-
you.
we
I'm
don't
counting the
count- we don't
camera.
count-
We are
Yeah.
cancelling you.
Yeah, cancelling you.
Too sound, man.
The
It's
best
too sound.
Amapiano producer, music producer, was it Pori, Kelvin, or Gabs?
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
In 2021, gents.
It was
in 2021.
Kabza.
Eh,
Hey, wait. Poria
yeah,
dropped
yeah,
Eland.
Pori.
I'm a king in Scorpion
no,
Kings.
Kabza.
Can we
Kabza
say?
Shinji.
you?
It's between the two. I'm not sure.
Yeah, pick yours.
Pori.
Pori.
Kabza.
Right.
Yeah,
Man, P is
Pori.
right. It was Gabza.
Kabza.
Yeah.
Nkosi. Iyo
Mara, that-
Nkosi.
It was Gabza.
That
So
was a
it's
stupid
2-1.
nomination.
It's 2-1.
That was a stupid.
2 to Men P and 1 to you, Men Luther.
Yeah, let's go.
How many summer awards did Gabza win? Was it 13, 5, or 15?
5.
5.
I'm basing it on 2021.
5.
5. 5, though.
5.
5. You all are both incorrect. It's 13.
Yo.
That's
Sorry?
huge, bro.
Yep.
In 2021.
2021.
You won?
13.
13 awards.
Summers.
No, not in 2021. Yeah, overall. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
we're singing issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you won, Man P, right?
Shout out.
Away. Yeah.
Nah, nigga,
You
you
are,
get
you
a
are.
system from you.
Yeah, let's close
Stick
it
to
up.
sound.
Let's close it up.
Nigga.
So what do we say about us as a society, South Africa? As I said, the first question was, do we respect the artistry despite the controversy? I just need 2 seconds from you guys. Men P?
Yeah, we do. I believe we do respect the artistry, and I think we're fair. We're fair people. When we like you as South Africans, masukunganya sakunganya ntwana
Yeah.
as Luther she.
Yeah.
Understand? It's hard, but masukapa nakhona. It's
Siyakapa.
real, siyakapa.
Yeah.
I'm unpaid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there was a time Amaroto they were huge as Untwana.
Do you think Amaroto were cancelled, Machi?
No,
Or
not
because
cancelled.
Yeah, once they separated,
They
then,
separated.
Yeah.
And then Goba.
Yeah.
But there was a time where they were big like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
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 Yabo. So
Menluda?
Well, I then would like to say, let us not be quick to cancel abantu abafana nabo, because let's also accommodate the type of personalities that they are.
And then you really went on his personality, you know, and his
Yeah,
character
like
and his
we look at
the
we look at
person
the
that
artist
he
and we
is.
forget the person. We also need to humanize this thing.
How do you know him from? Do you think you know him personally because of his through his interviews or through what?
Not
That you would say.
through his music, like through listening to his music, I can tell what lo muntu lo mentally uva.
remember Ntwana Luther is into piano, DJ, artist naye. So
Oh,
uyamhlaba malokhu
Uyamhlaba,
maka
yeah,
because he
yeah.
wants to work with the niggas. So come on.
Ufuna i-feature. Yeah.
Aware?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, ne, for me, I think Untanga needs a publicist. I understand where he's coming from. So good sometimes, I mean, I need to be professional and be early to gigs and stuff like that. But he needs a publicist to, I think some of the things that he said, Gucci, I don't care. That I'm sure the little kids don't understand that. But for us who the people that have the buying power for our kids, we're like, why umntana mela mamela umuntu okhuluma kanje, you understand? Yeah, so for me, just we love you, Scott, and I think you need someone to
Give him a professional assistance.
professional assessment, you know?
Yeah.
Sise Granite bafethu ngakhohlwa Granite by and
Khona
lounge.
cast khoneni.
Ekhoneni, Ebony Park baba, the place to be. Izolo bokuzeba nkosazana daughter.
We're going to thought,
Yeah.
away.
It's khoneni.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, guys. You need to chance.
Yeah, do follow me on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Just _Mchita. On Instagram, it's DJ Scarface _. Let's go.
Why Umjita when you
Just Mchita,
Scarface?
man, Mchita.
We are out.
Yeah, out.
Thank you.
Sure.
Today's fire episode was shot and recorded at Granite Bar and Lounge, located in Ebony Park Mall. Pull up for some fine food and entertainment. Check out Granite Bar and Lounge on all socials for future and the latest events. Yawa.